Hey guys, this is actually second time filming this video because apparently the first time I just forgot to turn on my mic, which sucks. I hate when this happens, but it is what it is. I am just refilming this first part. So it probably will go quicker because I already kind of know which palettes to get rid of. I put them back in here how they were before. And so let's go ahead and get started. I know I just did a video before, like maybe a few months ago, decluttering my palettes, but since then I've gained a lot more. I was shopping for palettes, I was looking for new palettes, and so I found some. And I wanted to do this again. This video is not going to be one of those cutthroat declutters where you get rid of half of your collection, because I'm really attached to my palettes. This is my favorite part of makeup. I love them all. It's just, you know, my favorite part of makeup actually. So I am not going to get rid of half of it. It would be good if I got rid of 10 of them out of here. And I want to say my collection is not as large as I've seen some people. I've been watching these videos and a lot of people have a lot of eyeshadows, and it seems like it's a favorite part of the makeup too, especially people that have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. So it's still a lot. It is a lot. The reason why I'm filming this video again is because I've gained some new palettes and I want to see if I can get rid of some more of the old ones and maybe give it away or sell it or do whatever, but make some space in this drawer and the little container, the little bin on top of my vanity as well. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start probably over here where we have some of my drugstore palettes as well as Smashbox. So this is the CoverGirl True Naked palettes and I love them all. They're staying with me. This is the roses, the nudes, and the True Naked Chocoholic, sorry. And oh my god, this one smells like chocolate, you guys. And it is soft and buttery. Look at those mats. They're great. Yep, definitely staying with me. Just gonna open them up because I love watching videos where people open the palettes up. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like satisfying. Right there. I hope I'm in focus this time because that would really suck if I had to refilm it the third time. But that's alright because I love my eyeshadow palettes. So these all are staying. Now I have my Bottle London. This is what glitz and glamour, as you can see by this packaging. It is very glamorous and glitzy. So we're gonna open it up. I don't know why I'm having difficulty. It came with a little like highlighter in here, which I have it with my highlighters. But it's a gorgeous palette. It is very well done, and so I'm gonna keep it, as well as this blush. This blush is pretty good too. Next we have my Milani, and this is the Bare Necessities. I don't like this eyeshadow for some reason. It just doesn't sit well with me, but the rest of them I love. So you know what, I'm gonna keep because it's a awesome palette, you guys. Then we have my two Wet n Wild ones, not a basic peach, and this one is, I believe, Nude Awakening. And the two of them are great. They perform very well. They're beautiful. They're pigmented, and I just honestly cannot say anything bad about them. I got them for $2.50 when Wet n Wild was on sale in my local CVS, and like seriously, for $2.50 to have this pigmentation, you guys, is crazy. And same thing with this one, keeping those. Then I have my Smashbox, you guys, which I haven't tried yet, but just looking at these declutters, a lot of people are keeping this particular one. It's the Neutrals Eye Palette, and they say that it performs very well. So I am going to go ahead and keep it and play around with it and see if I like it as much as other people. Up next we have this little row in here. Oh, the EM Michelle Fan palette. I got it. I remember getting it in my Ipsy bag and I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, we got a palette in like subscription box, which was amazing at that time. I was very excited. This color and that one were my favorite colors to use from here. But I'm gonna get rid of this palette because I haven't used it in a while. and so it's just sitting there. Then we have Naturally Pretty Must-Haves by It Cosmetics right here. Gorgeous palette, very pretty. I got rid of the bigger palette from It Cosmetics during my last declutter, so I'm going to keep this one. It's basically all mattes. Just this one is a shimmer one, which I don't mind, honestly. With my hooded eyelids, it is better to apply matte eyeshadow. It just looks better on me. So keeping that. Also keeping the Natural Matte by Too Faced. Recently got it from Hot Look on a great sale, great discount. And so it is a wonderful eyeshadow palette. I'm definitely keeping it. It is still that old packaging. And Vizard or Viseart, Golden Hour. I know a lot of people don't know how to pronounce it, neither do I, so forgive me. I don't know if I like it too much. I expected a lot more. I think I need to play with it a little bit more because I only tried it 2 times, which is not enough. But it's pretty pricey, even though I got it during the sale and the discount and everything like that. I still feel like for this brand, everybody raves about it. It needs to perform well, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. So I'm gonna give it another try, and if I still don't like it, I'm just gonna give it away. And then we have the Man Eater by Tarte. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this guy. Wonderful, wonderful little palette. Just nothing bad to say about it. It performs very well. Its staying power is great, and I am definitely keeping it. And then we have Stila. Eyes are the window to the spirit. And yes, I'm keeping this guy because it has this shade Kitten, which you guys know if you've been on YouTube, if you've been watching YouTube for a while. It's an iconic eyeshadow. Everybody was talking about it, everybody was recommending it, and at the time I was like, do I want to spend that much money on an eyeshadow, like, because it was coming in singles, and I did not. So when this palette was released, I was debating, and I'm like, 50 bucks for what looks like to be a small palette, no thank you. But then Macy's had it on sale for 50% off, and I grabbed it, and I was like so happy that I did because I love this palette and it's staying with me. Okay, what do we have here? Let's start with these 3. So I got them in BoxyCharm, all 3 of these. And so Winky Lux Kitten is a wonderful palette. I hear that it's great. It performs very well. I just haven't touched it yet, so this would be an awesome giveaway palette. I don't know where to put my hands to show you guys the colors. I know I'm not going to use it because I know that I have similar shades in other palettes, and it's pretty brand new, but it's also kind of old, so there's no need for me to go ahead and try it out for like any reason. I'm gonna just give it away. Next we have Studio Makeup on the Go, and I have this one and I have that one. I believe this one's the cold, what do you call that? The cool toned, and this one is the warm toned. Out of the 2, for some reason I like the cool toned better, which is unusual for me. But I think I'm gonna keep the cool toned and give away the gold toned one. Or should I keep both of them? Man, I always do that to myself, you know? Because they are great eyeshadows. I'm gonna keep both of them, darn it. I'm gonna keep both of them because I really like how they work. And thank you BoxyCharm for sending that to me. Now this is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes ever. Pulp Fiction by Urban Decay. It is small. It only has 5 eyeshadows. I know there's like 4 little spaces, but this one has white and black. And it basically is all you need to create the full look. Now we have Urban Decay Naked Ultimates. Now I'm really not that impressed with this palette. I know a lot of people are, and I don't know why I cannot get into it. I just need to give it a little more time, I think. Just try it out some more. But it's a wonderful palette. Other than that, like, I am like the weird one who doesn't like it. But I think I just need to give it some time. So I'm gonna keep it and give it a chance. the Persona Identity palette, you guys. It's your typical neutral shades eyeshadow palette, but it has a little punch to it, you guys. I don't know what it is about the color selection and the tone. Definitely keeping this one. And let's see, Japanesque. Japanesque or Japanesque? Which one is this? Ibiza Night's Face palette. Very sparkly, very glittery. And so these eyeshadows are great. They perform very well, as well as this highlighter. So I'm keeping this palette. Oh, the violet was right here. Why did I put it there? It should be somewhere in front. This is the Pro eyeshadows. And oh my goodness, you guys, it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. I got it in my BoxyCharm after I upgraded it. And it is definitely worth the money. Gosh, it is beautiful. Oh, there we go. Now you get a better picture of this palette. I'm definitely keeping it. I haven't swatched it yet, but I know I'm gonna love it. Did I swatch it? No, I don't think I even swatched it. But I just know I'm gonna love it. And we have Meet Matte Adore and Meet Matte Nude hiding in the back there. By the Balm Cosmetics. Wonderful palettes. I love them and they are staying with me. This was Meet Matte Adore and Meet Matte Nude. I have just a special place in my heart for Balm Cosmetics, the Balm Cosmetics, because one of my first palettes ever, like, and I'm talking about high-end palettes, or maybe like overall palettes, was this. The Nude by the Balm Cosmetics. It is a wonderful eyeshadow palette, you guys. I had so much fun with it. Just, this is the one that got me into eyeshadows and you know, discovering eyeshadow palettes. I recommend it. I know a lot of people do not like it. I like get that from different videos, but I love it, you guys. The formula is amazing. Buttery, soft, applies very well, blends very well, and it stays on your eyes pretty long too. Okay, so what do we have here? I'm gonna start from the front. Oh, the Pacifica. I wanted to give this a try. I might even put it in my purse because I feel like this would be a great little traveling eyeshadow palette. It has like a peachy undertone to it, peachy pink, and what is it called? Pink Nudes. Oh, okay, there we go. The name kind of describes the palette. Mainly there are nude. Mainly there are matte eyeshadows in here, which I like. And honestly, I haven't tried it yet on my eyes, so I'm interested to see the staying power and the blendability. Marvelous Mauves by Dose of Colors. I just got it. If you guys watched my Ulta haul, you know how impressed I was with the swatch. Yes, I definitely agree with everybody else that this formula is amazing, and I have a feeling I'm gonna love it so much that it might become one of my favorite palettes ever. And then this MAC palette this is by MAC, but it's called Shiny Pretty Things Eye Party. Isn't the packaging so beautiful, you guys? Very festive, just puts you in a very good mood. And then oopsies, we lost the brush. But look at these eyeshadows also. They're beautiful. So definitely excited to try this palette out, to take it for a run. And then we have over here my Marc Jacobs, the only Marc Jacobs palette in Smartorial. I got it on sale, 50% off. Was this 50? Yeah, because I got it for $25 at Sephora. And this was the only one that was on sale. I'm still very grateful that I got a chance to try it out because these shadows are beautiful. They are very, very soft and buttery. Next we have the Lorac Los Angeles. I don't know. Very pretty packaging. I love it. This palette is definitely not going anywhere. It probably will end up in my purse or in my everyday makeup bag. This is the original Lorac Pro. Oh my god, you guys. This is my second eyeshadow palette purchase. I went nuts with it. I hit pan on 4 colors. I have nude, cream, mauve, and sable. Every time I use this, it is so easy and I get compliments every time and I'm so satisfied with the look. So I have a tutorial actually using this palette. I'm gonna link it down below, you guys, if you want to check it out. But highly recommend it. This Lorac eyeshadow formula is my favorite formula of all time. And then we have the Lorac Pro 3rd edition. I haven't tried it yet. I just got it from Ulta. It was on 50% off sale, so I had to grab it. They're also very beautiful, so I'm sure I'll love this palette. Next we have, well, let me just take this one out, and this is the one that I'm going to declutter. It is the Lorac Pro Brunch. And the reason you guys will see that I'm decluttering is it's so light and pale, like these colors, that the only look you can get is a single shadow look. You cannot like do the deepening of the crease, maybe a little bit, just a tiny bit, but nothing crazy. I don't know how to hold it so you guys can see the shadows, but I actually was really into it for a while there until I kind of got tired of that one shadow look, and that's why I'm getting rid of it. But the formula is amazing though. Next we have some Urban Decay Naked palettes. I have the Smoky, and I am not sure what I'm gonna do with it because I really don't go for really dark colors, which it does have, but it also has some beautiful light colors, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it. Naked Heat, which I recently got at Ulta on 50% off sale. Right here, I'm definitely keeping that one. The original Naked, and I'm definitely keeping it. I just recently got it on a great sale. I know I'm a little delayed in trying out Urban Decay Naked palettes, but better now than never. They are not like my favorite eyeshadow formula, but nonetheless they're really good. Alright, what do we have? Oh, Anastasia, Beverly Hills, Anastasia, sorry. This is the Modern Renaissance, and you guys probably already know that I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. This palette is well loved. It's in my top favorite palettes in my collection, so it's staying for sure. Then I have the Self-Made palette. I honestly don't know why I got it because the colors in here are, well, actually a few colors that I like, but the rest of them I'm a bit intimidated by. And I generally would not try and use this purple because I don't think it would look flattering on me. So I'm still debating whether I should keep it or give it away. I think I'm going to put it in like the probation pile or the maybe pile and work with it a little bit more. And then I'll just kind of write up top in the little message at the bottom and tell you guys whether I kept it or gave it away. And then we have the Mia Mia palette, which I'm not decluttering. I've decided that this is a limited edition and there's a story behind it. I remember just getting so excited over this palette, and I was on a hunt. I was trying to find one of them, Amrezi or Tamana or Mia Mia, and I was able to get my hands on Mia Mia. And I was so excited when I finally received it. I just want, every time I look at this palette, it makes me happy. It makes me kind of go back to that time. This is a beautiful palette and it's limited edition, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. Now this Clinique palette, on the other hand, I didn't declutter last time because I thought I'm going to get more use out of it. It's very cool toned. It's very pigmented. The eyeshadows are great. I just don't use it. I mean, I thought I'm going to use it a lot more, but I don't go for it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Too Faced chocolate palette. This is the Bonbon. And I'm going to get rid of this one. I honestly barely touched it. I think I only swatched this color right here. I know I'm not gonna use it, so why farther swatch colors if I can just either sell it or give it away. This one's gonna go, but this one will probably stay because, again, it's one of those palettes that has memories attached to it, and it performs very well. This will also go on probation, and I will let you know whether I kept it or not. Then we have the Metal palette or the Mini Metal by Kat 1D. And yes, this is a beautiful palette. I love how they have shimmers up top and the matte at the bottom. It's on sale right now at Sephora for $24. Then we have a few Makeup Revolution palettes. This is the Reloaded palette. Unfortunately, it got broken during the shipment process, and it arrived broken with this shade, just crumbled. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it because it keeps on crumbling a little bit and spreading into my other makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this palette. But this one I'm going to keep because it seems like it's a replica or a dupe for Kat 1D palette. I think it's called In the Light or... But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. The palette that everybody recommends. Light and Shade. Interesting. This is the Eye Contour Light and Shade palette. Very, very pretty. Very affordable too, you guys. It's quite often on sale at Ulta, and it is so soft and buttery. And pigmented, you guys. Look at this. So I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know what to do with this. This is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale. I received it in my BoxyCharm, and honestly, oh gosh, upstairs, I think my husband and my son are playing, so you guys are probably gonna hear a lot of footsteps. This is a very, now here's my Ukrainian accent, very pretty palette, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, to be honest with you, so I will probably give it away before I dig into it because I don't know. I have a feeling I'm not gonna use it. And then we have the Dominique Cosmetics. Oh god, yeah, I'm gonna definitely use this palette because I've been using it and I've been loving it, you guys. So this is a wonderful, wonderful palette. Pigmented, buttery, just everything you want from the eyeshadow. Then we have a Makeup Revolution Soft Axe, I think that's called. It's getting washed out, but it's like that peachy color, and gosh, it has a lot of eyeshadow in it. Very pretty. I'm definitely keeping it. And then we have the same company, just Ultra eyeshadows. Look at how many eyeshadows there are, and they're all usually pretty good, so I'm keeping that for sure. Then this is another palette that I saved. I ended up saving 2 palettes from my last declutter because I just felt so bad. I started watching declutter videos, and I noticed that a lot of people love this palette and they're not getting rid of it. So I'm like, am I that fool that's getting rid of a really good palette without trying it out? I have yet to try it, but this is going to definitely be on my list to do in terms of trying it out and just seeing for myself how good it is. Then we have the Nubian by Juvia's. It's a wonderful palette. I just got it at Ulta for under $12 because it was on sale, and then I was able to use my coupon. So I'm keeping this. Also keeping my Tartelette and the Bloom by Tarte. Love this palette. And the ColourPop, this one is Double Intender. Very pretty palette. Keeping this one. Lime Crime Venus palette is something that when I saw on Hot Look, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to get it. And then I regretted it when the sale ended. And then I saw that it's on sale at Ulta. So I then picked it up. I haven't used it yet. I just swatched it and it's beautiful, you guys. But I definitely, because it was somewhere in the back or underneath in like the pile of palettes that I forgot about it. But I definitely want to try and use it. Then we have the Semi Precious palette by ColourPop. It is all shimmer palette, so you cannot use it on your own. but I'm not gonna get rid of it because it performs so well. So if I ever want to create a shimmery look like for Halloween or for New Year's Eve, I'll have this palette, or I could use this palette. This is the Glitter Bomb by Too Faced, and it's another wonderful palette. So the difference is that this is more glittery. This definitely has glitter in it, and it will probably be a lot more intense. Maybe I can use them together for this like really intense shine. So I'm keeping this one as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this. This is what I keep on my vanity. These are palettes that are a little bigger, that are hard to store. And they're also the palettes that I really like. So my Natasha Denona, my one and only Natasha Denona palette. It's the Lila palette. And that's what it looks like right here. Beautiful, beautiful palette. Obviously, I'm not getting rid of this. This is like the most expensive palette I own, and we're gonna keep it. Now, Candy, or I Want Candy by Too Faced, we are gonna get rid of. I kind of played with it multiple times. I really like it. It just doesn't have a good lasting power, and I have hooded eyelids, so either I use a base or it's gonna come off within a few hours. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. Recent purchase from Ulta. Right now it's on sale for $29, which is a great price for this Lorac Pro palette. And this is Shine Bright. And it's gorgeous, you guys. It is wonderful. I love the shades. And I love their formula. It's my top formula, eyeshadow formula ever. I know some people think it's powdery, but for me it's great because I don't mind a little bit of powderiness. Other than that, it performs very well. Lorac Pro 2, or Mega Pro I should say, I'm definitely keeping. I love my Lorac eyeshadows. They're like the best, my favorite, so I'm gonna keep that one. And another Lorac, this is Tale as Old as Time, Beauty and the Beast theme, and keeping this one, even though it's a bit bulky, but the eyeshadows here are just beautiful. Beautiful. Up next, I have my MAC. This is another one that I saved from the previous declutter because I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my god, this is MAC. I'm getting rid of MAC eyeshadows. How am I doing this? Why am I doing this? So I ended up trying it out again, and I don't know if it's because it's cool toned that I don't know. It's not for me, you guys. The eyeshadows are great. It's just the looks that I create I don't like the looks that I create. So I'm gonna get rid of this eyeshadow palette. I think my sister would love this one, so I'm definitely gonna give it to her if I'm not gonna sell it. These are my singles, just kind of a little mix of everything in here. And so I would have to go through each one. I know I have to because some of them are old, like these two my husband got from Germany. And they have this sentimental value, which I'm gonna keep them just for that. I probably will. And, you know, I'll probably go through them a little later. Okay, next we have the chocolate semi-sweet bar by Too Faced. It is still in the packaging. I did not even open it up. I don't know if I'm gonna give it as a gift or what, because I almost feel bad opening it up and, you know, just digging in there. I don't think I'll use it because I already have a lot of palettes that are similar, so I'm probably gonna keep it in the box and either sell it or give it away. Now we have BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. This is the big one, the deluxe edition. Come on, focus. And stop blinding people. Okay, and that's what it looks like. Very pretty palette, you guys. Like, these are colors that I would definitely enjoy. I haven't tried a single shade in here. I just like haven't been drawn to this palette yet. I'm probably gonna try it out in the next few days just to see if I like it or not. But for now, I'm gonna keep it. And oh, this one I'm gonna get rid of. This is the Violet Waz times Nicole Concealer. The Pro Eyeshadows Pro. I received another Violet Waz Pro in my BoxyCharm this month, so this one I'm gonna get rid of because I like the other one better. I just like the color selection there more. This is the Bare Essentials by Bare Minerals. Beautiful palette. I don't know why I'm not using it. It just kind of sits in the back of that little container thing, so I'm gonna put it somewhere in front so that it reminds me to use it. And finally, Too Faced Best Year Ever 2018. I remember I was really into this palette for a while, and now I'm not, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. Here's what my eyeshadow palettes look like now after declutter. As you can see, I have a lot more space in that drawer, and I can see everything a lot better, which I really, really like. And here's what that organizer on top of my vanity looks like. Again, everything just looks a lot clearer. I can see my palettes, and I know what's out there also, and I know that these are the palettes that I truly love using. Alright guys, so over here I have a pile of the decluttered eyeshadows, and I'm going to try to lift my camera up, and you can see that there are some palettes that I haven't shown you yet. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know why I'm getting rid of them. Okay, so first of all, it's this Too Faced chocolate chip. It is so cute. I was in love with it for a while. It was in my purse for a long time, but I feel like I'm getting tired of it, and it just doesn't last too long on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And then, you know about that, you know about that. These 4 eyeshadow palettes came in my BoxyCharm actually, and they are unused. I opened some of them up just to see what's inside, but they're definitely untouched and unused, so they can go into a giveaway, or I could sell them, or you know, I could just give them to my friends and family. This is a beautiful palette by Pure, and it's called Midnight Masquerade. The only reason why I'm not touching it and getting into it is because of like just really dark colors. The only light color is this white, which intimidates me also, but then I never go for like this blue or purple or this green. I just don't really know what to do with these colors, and I don't think they look flattering on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this palette. The Crown Pro is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I was debating whether I should give it away or keep it. I decided to give it away because I feel like I own a lot of shadows like that, and the only light color is this one, which I kind of want a little more lighter colors, especially light matte in my palettes. So that's why this one is going. Then we have the Glam Metals by Crown Pro again. Gorgeous palette. But you guys know that I have hooded eyelids, and I can never pull off just like all metallic or shimmery look. I risk it only for like Halloween or New Year's Eve. Other than that, I don't go for really shimmery or metal eyeshadows. That's why I really don't want to like touch this palette and ruin it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it away while it's still unused. And then we have the last palette, which is by Ace Beauty or Beauty. And it is called Grandiose Palette. It is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Again, another one that I'm like, do I keep it or do I give it away? And I decided to give this one away as well because I do have similar shades in other palettes, and somebody else can definitely enjoy it a lot more. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that one away as well, or sell it. I'm still deciding what I want to do with these palettes. I'm definitely gonna let my mom and my sister kind of look through and see if they want anything. I'm sure they will. And then with the rest, I'll decide whether it's worth selling it or just giving it away. So I'll show you what is left. Because as you can see, I have some like new ones, and then I have some gently used. Generally my palettes are gently used because I have so many of them that I don't tend to like beat them up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are looking forward to more videos such as this one, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Bye!